Now listen, I'm about to run a live stream. You're not allowed to bark at me. You better get it out of your system right now, Missy. Yes, you better had. Yes, you better had. Distracted you. Alright. Alright, I'm coming. Jeez. Am I the only one in this house that can get you a bone? Apparently, I'm the only one in this household that is equipped to get you a bone. Now, Steve is going to want some. Do a rollover. Roll over. No, those are circles. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Okay, so guys, had a very nice time in Amish country today, visiting with friends. It was really cool just to sit, chill, hang out. I really had a nice time. So I've been thinking with Yud-Hey Vav-Hey, Heavenly Abba, on my ride home. So maybe in a little while I can shoot a second video to read my autobiography. But like, I just walked in the door, so I'm going to need time to settle down. But I got thinking about what I would want to say to Mr. President Donald J. Trump. Sir, we've got, what, 2 days left? So apparently I had denial for like days, knowing that Biden and whatever her name is, cunt something, she's a woman, I'm a woman, I'll say whatever I want about her. If she's a woman. Because Michael Obama's not a man. Or a woman. Or either. Whatever it is. So, what am I getting at? Welcome to Nazi America, everybody. And I'm your hostess with the mostest, Holly Baglio, broadcasting to you live from Holly Television Studios in my beautiful home garden state of New Jersey. I want my HTV. So, how is everybody enjoying the last 2 days of what we used to know, land of the free, home of the brave? Chris, I love you. How much? I love you so much. So, all right, Mr. President Donald J. Trump, sir, with your last 2 days, you know what you could do is you could get out the handcuffs and literally walk to these corrupt people's houses and make an arrest. Why are you not doing that? You know full well that you have the backing of this country because you won like a landslide. You won by a landslide. I hear like other politicians don't like you because you were trying to stop that lobbying, so you didn't make them much money, which is why they're not siding with you. But you know what? If you love this country, don't just tell the patriots to get involved and stand up and fight. You too have to do the same. So anytime you're ready with your last 48 hours as our president, and I've had denial, and so for me to say this right now and come to terms with it is huge. Seriously, I had denial. Thank you to my loved ones, my face-to-face loved ones that had a lot of patience with me and just gently smiled upon me. And anyway, so Mr. President Donald J. Trump, anytime you want to stand up and take those handcuffs in hand and go to their houses and arrest these corrupt, filthy politicians, let's rock. You're on. I'll go with you. I'm serious. I'll go with you. I will borrow money from people. I will get in my car, drive, come pick you up. We'll go arrest these sons of bitches. We have that right to exercise our Constitution, our Bill of Rights. We have a rogue, tyrannical government. We are now Nazi America. And everything that I tried to escape when I got out of the dumps is now coming true on the surface of the earth. And my loved ones are going to be exposed to it. And I don't want that to happen. And Yeah, I want Trump to stand up. She gave a farewell speech. I'm going to have to watch it. I wasn't around all day, but I'll turn it on. Now that I will watch. I can't. I'm going to cry. And I don't want to hear, oh, but Holly, she's a reptilian in a woman's body. You know what? After Michael Obama and women in this country just sat down and took it while a dude in a dress posed as a woman, how disgusting and disgraceful to females that the American females allowed that to happen. Grotesque. Poor Joan Rivers. Andrea, it's great to see you. Okay, there's no tribunals going on. I've heard those reports. That's all false. And so, get ready, guys. Ready or not, I think it's time. And I'm like jumping the gun here because there's got to be a couple of more things that happen first. But right now, it's time for you to get ready. If you're not right with Yeshua, do it. Otherwise, medicine, food, blankets, clothing, get ammo, weapons, whatever you need to protect you and your family. Start local militias and communities, gardens. Start doing it, guys. It's that time. I love you, Cheyenne Hicks. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for bringing that to my attention because I want to see it. Now, hopefully this is my last cigarette. At least of the pack I buy. I'm going to do a fasting, but a different kind of fasting. Keep her just a little bit. Oh, okay. You can have that. Save it, didn't need it. Excuse me, guys. I could cry. I could cry. I could just cry. You know, I know that Trump is one of them. I look at Trump as being the good faction, like MJ-12, Majestic 12. You know, they're the good faction, but they're still a part of the dumbs. I love you back, honey. I give you hugs back. My baby alters too. So, yeah, it's another very sad day in USA. So I think at this point it's like local militias. We got to stick together. There's not going to be fighting an establishment. If you're going to fight the establishment, then right now is the time to do it. You should have done it before the troops were deployed to stand guard around the White House. You had your door, you had your opening. You should have stayed and occupied peacefully arrested the trash as your citizens' God-given right. But now the military's there and you can't make a move because now patriots are going to collide with military. And meanwhile, military and patriots are on the same side for the most part. All right, so now that door is closed, we can't do that. Like, what's The Art of War? What did Robert Redford do in that movie? Remember when he was in prison and he was strategizing everything? And at the very end of the movie, he ended up raising the flag. Normally, he did not end up raising it upside down to show distress. But the guard shot and killed him, and he laid underneath the flag, bleeding to death. Brilliant movie. For a virtual inauguration, right? Why? Because what? We could go seize the Capitol. Why need the military? Because we could have still seized the Capitol. We could have still seized the land, the property, and occupied. Now the military's there. You can't do it. And we're not going to collide with our very own boys and girls. That's not what we're about. See, right now, the people that are actually terrorists, like Biden and Cunt, what's a good name for him? Let me think of a name for Biden. Bastard and cunt. If you don't like it, you know what? You go talk to my Pizzagate alters and you explain to them that you don't like my mouth and why they can't explain themselves exactly for how they feel. And a vocabulary is not my concern at this moment. Benji Benowitz. Right off, Karen, I've been thinking about you, Karen. I want to apologize to you. I upset you in my other video, and I deeply apologize to you personally, as well as anyone else that I offended. That was not my ulterior motive, and I brought you pain, and I do apologize, and I recognize it, and I didn't mean to do that. I was stuck in that one situation, or I was talking about that one situation, and I had a lot of thoughts, and I'm trying to articulate myself, and sometimes if you throw me a curveball and switch up perspectives, and I'm trying to tell you about the one perspective that, you know, I had I end up offending people, and I'm sorry, Karen. I'm happy to see you back, and I'm so sorry. Perv. Excuse me for this, the C word, but I look at it as cannot understand normal thinking. Okay? Cannot understand normal thinking. Sure could, so just anyway. Perv. Yeah, Perv underdoes it. Julia77, how are you? Sending you love too. You remind me of Benny, my friend, with that comment. What's wrong with being Nazi? Nothing if you're at the top of the ladder, but we're not looking at being at the top of the ladder. We're at the bottom. No offense, you're at the bottom too, Benji. You shouldn't like it either. Because if you were at the top, let's be honest, you wouldn't be sitting here in my chat room. You'd be eating caviar in a dump somewhere. Yes, Karen, I am talking to you. Yes, I think I upset you. And I had it on my mind, so I'm so happy to see you back so I could apologize to you because I think I alienated you. And yeah, my alters were speaking too. And I don't want to hurt anybody. It's going to happen. I get hurt in the process too. But, wait, hang on. I got my to-do list tonight. Okay, I can walk keeper and make my phone calls. And, I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, I want to put up my friend's PayPal and his direct email, and I will. I want to start a prayer chain for him and his direct email. But in the interim, because I have a lot to do and I'm slow, if you make a donation to me and you put homeless on it in the note section for the homeless, I'm going to take that money and I'm going to turn it around, and there's somebody I'm going to give it to. His name is Bert. He was robbed of $400. In a previous robbery, they robbed his dentures and sold it on the market for $200. He's got a feeding tube. He's in excruciating pain. There's no place for him to live, and by the end of January, he's homeless. He doesn't have a vehicle to live out of, which is what he was doing at the beginning of COVID, but I think there was an accident with a deer. The car blew up. He had no other option but to turn it in for $40 to, garbage yard person thing. I want to help him. I want to see what is in his area as far as like Catholic Charities and social services to get him into housing and back up on his feet, which he did have. Long story. So, many years ago. So anyway, this is on my heart. I always ask Abba for opportunities, and now one's in my lap, and I'm like, what do I do? Who do I call? And it's like, wait a second, Holly. You just asked Heavenly Abba for opportunities, and here you got one, and you're already passing it off on to somebody else. Stop the buck. Stop. No, he put it in your lap, your opportunity. Do it. Even if it's just the fact that you're going to exercise your big mouth to draw attention to some loved ones that you have online that are homeless or looking at being homeless, and you want to help them, you can do it. Stop running to somebody else. You can do it yourself because you've got me with you. And that's what I would imagine Heavenly Abba to be saying to me. Although first and foremost, you always test the spirits. And in my case, I test my altars to make sure they're not talking over him. In Yeshua's name. So anyway, I'm on a rampage. That's what's on my mind. Hey, James. I reached out to Luke Ert. I want to give him a call. I miss him. I haven't talked to him in a while. I know he's going through a hard time. Beavis and Butthead. Oh, Biden is good, right? Oh, Perv is another one. Cannot understand normal thinking. That way I have not heard that before. The darkness has been lifted. Cannot understand normal thinking. What is your OnlyFans? I don't know what that means, Benji. I don't know. I need some, male advice. So I figured once I get to talk to Luker, I could bring you in on a 3-way call, James, and then also, see what's up with you. And then also I got to catch up with Jamie, but I sent him a message yesterday, so I'm getting there. I'm just slow. All right. Well, anyway, what else would I like to say? Our country is going to go to hell in a handbag. And I'm glad I took basket weaving 101 in college because I'm going to open up my store called Holly's Hand Baskets. So for those people who choose, free will of course, to take a one-way trip to hell, I can of course supply and sell them, thus making a profit and revenue. Trade, bartering is okay too. I don't only accept cash. I can sell Holly's Hand Baskets, and for those people who are insistent upon having a one-way trip to hell. You ever hear that phrase? Hell in a handbasket. Julie, Tracy, greetings. Welcome to Nazi America. Right? Yeah, welcome to Nazi America. Andrea, I love you, sweetheart. Hey, Hot Retarded. Ossifer Hot. It's great to see you. Wendy, how are you? I just got back home. So I wanted to shoot a quick video. Like I said, I gotta make film. First, let me stay on target. Yes, it is Nazi America. School buses drive by. The kids, all their heads are down. Now, you know their heads are down in a cell phone. But just the fact that you see every kid's head down on a school bus that's passing by. And then to boot, they have a mask over their face. That's so disheartening. It's horrible. Joanne, how are you? What are you experiencing? Heinous take, what can we expect? To be chopped up into pieces. UN's taking us over. China, Russia. We're going to be sold off to the highest bidder. Right now, I heard that there's thousands of Guatemalans at our border waiting to cross. So I don't know where they think they're going to park their ass, but no offense, it's not going to be in my living room. I don't know why they left theirs. Nothing's going to get better by coming here. Yeah, I'm going to say it like that. No. No. Now, I was trafficked. And so were a lot of my friends. That border is a big concern to me. What's going to happen to our veterans, our disabled people? Where are their benefits their due? You know where those benefits are? Same place Barry sent them to his Muslim Brotherhood pals, bringing them over here to this country so they can drive around in Mercedes and these big Lincoln trucks. Meanwhile, they run into a store dressed up like they're doing jihad, about ready to drop some bombs, paying for everything on an EBT food stamp card from SNAP. See them in the hospital. What are they flashing? Medicaid cards. Free medical. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, I'm not pissed. I'm fine with it. See, you know why I'm fine with it? Because listen, Elon Musk and his pals, what's that other dude's name from, not JPL? There's another dude, that MUFON dude, right? Well, listen, they just went to Mars and they found some critters up there that don't have food stamps. Well, they need a flag. We need to declare them some sort of society and civilization, and as soon as we do, we can give them a social security card, a driver's license, and voting privileges. But first we got to recognize them. But don't worry, we're there on Mars already, and we've got an idea. I know I sound ridiculous. So do the politicians running this damn country. I will, sweetheart. Vinny, boom. Boom! Then he's like, hey, listen, guys. Hey, listen, Patriots. You don't need hand grenades. You just bring Holly and she'll just get riled up and go, poof! It'll be like a nuke going off. Poof! Okay, so I put up something on Facebook. If it's not on YouTube, I put it on Twitter. Ow. My left foot's killing me. I can't even walk on it sometimes. It feels like implants are going off. But I don't remember getting implants in my foot. Or feet. I forgot what I was saying. Guys, look at me. You gotta notice something a little bit different, right? Well, I know I'm skinny, but look. Look at my eyes. They're looking a lot better, right? I know they're always like kind of dark. Or like I get bags under them, but I just had a real bad sinus infection, and this camera isn't doing me justice. But honestly, like I looked in the mirror the other day and I was like, wow, I must have had that sinus infection working on me for a while. But then it was just yesterday that I was able to bend over and my head wasn't going. Gates is buying all of our farmland. Of course he is. He's got to turn every blade of grass into a nanobot. And until he does, he's not going to be happy because, you know, tinkering with computers isn't enough. Now he's got to tinker with everything else. Oh, there's something else I saw on Facebook about these little, somebody's going to explain it to me, but when I looked at it, I could just feel buzzing and hear buzzing and feel crittery-ish, crappy stuff. Jamie, I talked about you at the beginning of the video. I'm going to make you listen to it all over again to find out what I said. I love you, Greta. Wait, I'm in my chat room, but let me finish my thought. So they have these like little biotech things. Apparently, like it's biomatter, like stem cells from a frog over little machine, and it's like 0.04 millimeter. I mean, the thing's tiny, hanging onto a blade of grass. Okay, somebody explain this, like, material over the machine. Okay, if you can't do that, then try to do it from another perspective. If you explain it to me from a terraformer's perspective. You know terraformers from the dumb that Eilish G. Avalon speaks of? She speaks of Featherfoots too. She has a take on it. But going by her take, with I haven't talked to her forever. I hope she and hers are doing well. My love and prayers. She took my first interview. It was a complete mess. Not that, well, I'm better. But we were talking about the terraformer. Now, I don't mean that stuff that comes out of your mouth, that ectoplasm. I'm talking about the things they do in the dumbs with you, with that advanced alien technology in the terraformer sense. You could explain it to me from that perspective too. But to see this thing and see like the biomaterial growing over mechanics, oh, I don't like it. Hey, Jennifer, I got to give you my phone number still. I didn't forget. I'm just that slow. I'm terrible. Oh, yeah, Wendy, they've been there for a while. They will be executed. You know, I hope so. I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. I do not wish anything bad on anyone. On my enemies, I don't wish anything bad on them. And as far as the enemies to Yeshua, yeah, I don't pray for them. But my enemies, yeah, I don't wish anything bad because I don't want it to happen to me. Guard my thoughts and protect me. The wall is still going up. Good. I'm praying for that, Chris. I'm praying for you. It better be. You know, you should watch Dark Sky Watcher 77 on YouTube. He guards the border. You should reach out to him and talk to him, Chris. You should come in the chat room when he's live. He gave me a wrench. I love Paul Flores and his team. Like, I really look up to Paul Flores and his team. I think, like, highly of him. Babu, I love you. I'm happy to see you. Nanotechnology, I would love it. Greta, feel free to link my timeline too. But what can we do with it? We can put it into action. Okay, well, the first thing is prayers, because prayers carry weight. But then through prayers, Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh can talk to us and guide us. Oh, second thing. Okay, in times like this, right? In times like this in the Holy Bible, there's stories about times like this. Like, I read it, Esther, right, with Xerxes. And then there's something else I learned too. I forget where in the Bible, but a Jericho march. So they were face to face with stuff. Now we're face to face. So we have to think about intercessory prayers. We also have to think about the retaliation. So when we're praying and focused on homeless people to find homes, there's going to be somebody banging at our back door and side doors and diagonal too to try to attack us because you're doing Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh's work, right? The darkness doesn't want that. Blessings to all assembled. Selah. What can we do with it? Catherine O'Connell, it's great to see you. I think, take the anger, turn it inward right now. Focus on what we need for our families and where we're going personally. But I think look to the Holy Bible and look to those stories that, you know, it explains what other people did. And maybe that can give us ideas. Because we have to really be smarter than the enemy. We know they're going to walk right into it, but... Okay, cool, Chris. Yeah. He's great. I try to encourage people to donate to Dark Sky Watcher, Paul Flores, Flores. He's on Facebook, too. I know, Jamie. That's why I wanted to talk to you. Congratulations, you got a strike. Not your shalomi homies. Shalom homies. Shalomies. Not my shalomies. I like that. So. Oh no, it's getting dark out. I gotta take Keeper for a hike. I want to take Keeper for a hike. Jeez, I really don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about what's going to happen. Klingon Hybrid, good evening. The rationale with allowing all of these illegals cross the border and making them citizens is that they will become Democrats, therefore making it so that no Republican or conservative will win another vote. Absolutely. Yep. Red Sea moment. I like that. Keeping the faith. I asked him, what can I do? You got to tell me what to do. I'll go do a Jericho march, a fast, but like I need to be doing something. Yes, I want to spend time praying in my secret place with you, so to speak, Heavenly Abba. But then when I'm done, you got to give me a physical activity to do so I feel like I'm contributing, and just, I can't sit still anyway. Idle hands are a devil's playground. Please keep me busy. Absolutely trust Yeshua HaMashiach, 1,000%. He definitely. All right, so it's 5:30. I think I'm going to go sneak around before it gets too dark. I'd like to keep hanging out though, but I'm gonna go spoil my brown-eyed girl for a little bit. I haven't seen her all day. Oh yeah, and then I gotta cook dinner. Ooh, I know what I can make, and it's quick and easy. Thank you, Joanne. Oh, I'm trying to go. All right, guys, I hope you have a beautiful night. I'm going to be praying with and for you. If I have energy and I have enough time, I will read my autobiography tonight. I probably won't get to it now that I just said it, so I don't want to make empty promises. Yes, I will. I hope you guys have a great night. I'll be talking to you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Most definitely tomorrow. Gotcha. Thank you. Karen Harrington says, thanks, guys. Listen in prayer line every night, 9 to 10:30, at phone number 727-731-2274. All right, guys. Hotline, right? Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm going to be with you in prayer and in spirit, and wait, 2247. Oh, I'm sorry, 2247. So again, the phone number is 727-731-2247. You take care of you too, Wendy. I'll be with you in prayer and spirit. I love you guys very much. And yeah, so this sucks. I have denial. I am denying what's happening, that Trump's out, and just, I'm pissed. All right, guys. My shalomies, I love you.